Price just did not want to do its thing today. Or only in the AM, it did not want to move, and I sort of got stuck in a trade that I entered too early, and I didn't wait for the right confirmation. So today, before I tell you guys what I did today, I failed with bias paralysis. I think that's what they call it. I was just stuck onto one bias. I was long bias. I was stuck on that. I didn't want to change it. I was too confident that it was gonna go back up to take the highs, and I didn't take in account order flow. I was just looking at the higher time frame and all the bullish PD rays. And I also had a problem today with not realizing that the draw of liquidity was already got taken out. So after it got taken out, which was the equal highs right here, which is right here from last Monday. What is it? This Monday? Last Monday. Last Monday. Wait. Last Monday, right? Oh, this Monday. I'm tripping. No, last Monday. Yeah, last Monday. Yeah, last Monday's equals highs. So that was pretty much the draw of liquidity. And we took that out within like the first 10 minutes of market open. And at that point, I should have just not, like, longs did not make any sense anymore. After the draw of liquidity gets taken out and we have this bearish order flow here, like right here, longs should not make sense anymore. Our longs are, I wouldn't say it does not make sense, but it's a lot less low possibility that's going to work out because the objective already got taken out. And that is what I should have realized, and that is what I'm going to start taking into account in future trading. So yeah, market open, we take out the objective for the day, which is the equal highs that I was looking at this entire week. I thought it was going to get taken out yesterday, but I got taken out today. And we have this massive rejection off that liquidity sweep. And I thought this was just a pullback to go higher into this into 616, I believe. I forgot the level. I think it was like 616. I took it out, but there's another buy side above, and I thought this was just a pullback into a higher buy side, which was at the time. I'm not upset at that of me thinking that we were still long bias, but I should have taken into account the bearish order flow here that we got. I just assumed that this was a pullback into OTE of the range for us to go higher, because we did tap into the 4-hour fair value gap. We did get a CISD, and we have massive displacement. But I read the market wrong today, and I entered after we tapped into OTE. I'm honestly not upset about this. I'm more upset about what I did to manage my trade. So after we tapped into OTE, I took out the OTE, but we tapped into OTE. I was on the 50-second after we tapped it in because I was looking for a trade, which honestly I should have not been doing. I should have been more patient on the 1 minute to try to find a trade there. But after we swept this low out, we got a inverse of the 50-second. This is where I entered, right here, with 4 contracts, and this is where I made the mistake for the day. I entered with 4 contracts. My stop was originally at this low right here, for around exactly like $200 risk, which is perfect. My max loss limit for the day is $400. That's the most I let myself lose. So 200 is perfect trade. But then I realized I was sort of like over calculating the trade. I was just overthinking. We were in this 15-minute candle right here. I realized that we did not sweep out this low yet on the 15-minute candle. So I knew that we would probably want to seek out that objective first, that liquidity, before going higher. So I was like, okay, maybe I could just widen my stop. So I widened my stop 50 points, double for the total of my $400 for the total of my $400 daily loss limit, which is honestly okay. Like, honestly, if I stuck to that, I would not have got stopped out actually, and it would have ran up a little bit. I'm in replay mode, but it ran up a little bit. But then during this time, it was just chop, 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 chop. The 1 minute, dude, this 1 minute is terrible. And this is where I kind of got impatient. Impatient. Yeah, definitely impatient. But after we swept out the 15-minute low, which is right here, we had displacement upwards. We created a fair value gap. And I have no idea why I wanted to do this, but I added on 2 more cons. So I'm 6 micros in, but this time after I added 2 more cons, I set my stop to this low, which is right here. I set my stop to that low, and this was my final trade. Still around. Wait, I mean the stop would have been like right here because this was like $400 for me. So yeah, this was the final trade. It got stopped out. I'm blocked out of my accounts because I only let myself lose $400, like I said, and this was the $400 risk. So things I did wrong today. I did not take into account that the daily objective got taken out. So longs did not make as much sense as shorts. But overall, I should not have taken a trade because this whole thing was just terrible. Like I got stuck into this because I took a trade so early on the 50-second chart. I'm gonna try avoiding the 50-second chart as much as I can because I realized that it just really messes me up when I go on the 15-second chart. If I just waited on the 1 minute and waited for confirmation on the 1 minute, like a CASD or like an inverse, I would have been fine. But where I was at at this trade, I was right here. Before all this chop, I was right here. I was like right here, and boom, I entered the trade right there before all this chop happened. So I kind of got stuck in the chop. I entered too early on the 15-second, and that's pretty much what caused me to have this losing day. But yeah, mistakes. Failed to realize the daily objective got taken out. I added on to my position, which is not really over risking, but unnecessary risk because that risk put my stop to a closer stop, which eventually led me to get stopped out. If I had my original stop, which was either the 200 right here, I would have accepted the loss and probably not have traded for the day and only having $200 a loss for the day. Or if I just held this stop too with a $400 stop, I would not have got stopped out and I would have ran up a little bit right here. And I probably would have taken some out or went to break even and would not have lost anything for the day. But yeah, just today's price action is just wow. Just wow. And I should have not traded today. And I would have not traded today if I did not go on the 50-second chart. So taking into account in the future, just stay on the 1 minute, wait for confirmation. And yeah, overall, not totally upset with myself because I was patient in the beginning. I'm getting better at being patient, not taking trades at open when it's not present. Like one of my friends took this long. There's really no entry in my opinion. I don't know how he got that, but he got that. No entry for the short. Maybe besides like this inverse, if someone took this inverse to the short, but hopefully tomorrow has better PA.